Welcome back, everyone. We are back here on No Man's Land Challenge. So, on the last episode, we actually got that field, our first field, planted with wheat. But I noticed that there was still a lot of these tree trunks that we cut down off of the fields when we were making them, so I packed them up on this trailer and brought them over here. We're going to store them in this little spot here. We're going to sell them as wood chips. So I need to get a, I don't know if I got one. I'll look after. We'll look after. But, yeah, we need to get some wood chips made and sold. That'll give us some income right now. There will be factories moving in on this land. And we may require wood chips to run some of them, so we got to be careful. We're getting our first little bit of eggs starting to show up from our chickens. Let's run over here right quick, and we got our manure is slowly starting to pile up from our cows. So that's good. We don't need to check on the animals because we just fed them today, basically. Guess what? The mod is back. I brought back in the manual attach mod because now I know how to use it. My problem the other day was I did not know how to use the manual attach mod. I was saying, how come this won't lower? How come this won't do this? Because I wasn't attaching the hoses. Now you can see the hoses underneath the tractor. They're all attached. So we're good to go. So we're going to go and we're going to continue planting our fields. That other issue I was having with the GPS showing up on screen, that was the Proceed mod. I took it out. Okay, let's see. We have our fertilizer filled to the top. I believe we put wheat in this field. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, we did wheat. So I think in this field we are going to put oats or barley, and then oats in the third field. So let's get to work. Let's get to work. Unfold the cedar. And we do have our GPS mod on this tractor. Okay, I got to go in. Just give me a moment, guys. I need to set up my gear shifter, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. Now I can reverse. I can reverse now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate our GPS. Let's get our track set. Try to stay straight as possible. Okay. Let's get our Control S. Show the lines. I like the lines on. There we go. And let's get planting. Oh, one more thing I have to do in there. I need to set the auto rotate, auto width. There we go. Now we're ready to get planting. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this map. And I've also been looking at a couple of more maps to do another series on. But I want to get a map that I can utilize everything, all my mods. So I want to find a map that's got silage, clover, alfalfa, all that stuff. And I think I found one. I'm not going to say what one it is yet, just in case I don't go with that one, because I'm still practically looking. But I think the one I found is a good one. But time will tell. We will get that started. I'm not focused on that right yet. We're focused on this project here. This one is really fun. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard because we just don't have the cash. To get everything in the way I want it right now, so we'll get it eventually. It'll take a while. I'm hoping that this series will run for quite some time. Once you guys get bored of it, let me know, though, and we can move on. Let me get our time started. We're getting late into the evening, too, into the afternoon. So hopefully we can get this field done and get started on the next field. Lift that up. See, now I know why farmers don't do... They don't do the headlands first, because we're going to run over it and damage the seed that we're putting down, so I'm going to try to do it as normal as possible. As realistic as possible, I should say. Not so bad on this end of the field here, because I got lots of room for turning and all that. Now, I believe there's also a mod out there that we can get. And I believe what it's called additional fruit damage. But I'm actually trying to find one where it just affects the grass. Not, because I tried that one before. And the problem I was having is when I'm seeding, it just kills the area right here where my tires are. And that don't make sense. And I hope they come out with a mod that will put tram lines in for when we're just doing our fertilizing. If any of you guys out there know of a good mod that will do the tram lines like that, let me know. Please put it in the comments below, and I'll look into getting that mod. Please and thank you. See, I can get most of it. Just got to take my time. There's going to be little bits that we can fill in at the end. So yeah, I'm looking at our three primary foods right now. So wheat, barley, and oats. Because I'd like to bring some horses in. Now, I know horses in seasons don't make a lot of money compared to what they do in non-seasons gameplay, but it's nice to have some horses around. We can sell them. We won't get as much as what we would without seasons, but let's make it realistic, right? That's why I'm leaving the bigger field for the oats. Because the oats we can use for feed for the horses, and we'll bring horses into the map. I want to bring in all animal types in this map. So now that we're away from a bit of the woods, I can actually get that whole field. Now we're getting our first load. We'll look at the fertilization. Once I get the fields planted, we'll look at see what the fertilizing state is. Now, I know I did not lime the fields, guys. We'll look at liming the fields on the next season. My main goal right now is just to get crop down. Oh. Just to get the crop in. So we got some kind of crop growing, just to see if the land will be able to grow that kind of crop. I mean, we might put a crop in and it might not grow too well. So we got to keep an eye on that as well. Look at that. I think we're going to get all three fields done today. The only thing I'm not going to go totally realistic And I'm doing it on one of my Twitch series, which is Georgetown. In real life, right now I'm planting barley. Then this is barley seed. I would have to bring this back to the farm, clean out the seeder, and then put in the new seed type. I'm not going to do that on this one because there's so much that we got to do anyway. But it's a good thing for down the road. Maybe we'll do one on here on YouTube that, you know, when it comes to seed. Right now, if we got barley in here, then I'd have to go dump the barley out, fill it up with seed. But I need some kind of better management system than just a silo. And I don't want a lot of seed left around the farm because each seed bag eats up memory. But I think I'd like to know if there's a shelf, like an auto load shelf where you can load in seed. If you guys know that, please let me know in the comments. Any help that you guys can give me is much appreciative. And like later on down the road, like this here can be turned into one big field. All this. Oh, right now, these are the only 3 fields we got, so that's why I'm not focusing on that as much right yet. Well, we got another field in. Letting the cows get their manure ready for me so we can start work on the greenhouses. And I brought some more mods in. I can't believe I brought more mods in. It's crazy. It is crazy the mods I got brought into this series. I keep on finding mods and I say, oh man, I gotta try it. And next thing you know, I'm not even going to be able to start up the farm sim because there's going to be that many mods. All right, I think the best way to tackle this now is we'll drive down this way. Now, so we got a little bit here on the edge of the field, so I don't want to damage any of the field that we already got done. So I'll back in. I will end up driving over a little bit of the field, but we're going to replant. Now this is going to be a little bit offset, but that's fine. I just want to make sure we get the whole field. There we go. And I can keep this exact rotation for the next field. And our next field is going to be oats. Let's unfold our seeder. How we doing on seed? We still got 72%, so we're good. We're good. Now let's turn the seeder on. And let's get our oats in. So at least now we got 3. I'm going to try to get another field made, but we only got $149,000 left. So we're getting very close to not having any money. And we still have to make sure that we got money in case we need to buy more feed for any of the animals and all that. So we're at the critical point now where we need to be careful. So just to go out and buy another plot of land, it's not that easy. I wish it was that easy. So now it comes down to hopefully our crops grow and management, money management. Like what are we? We're March 13th. I'll go in and look at the calendar now, see how we're making out, see how much time we got left for spring. And let's see if we can get another field made, because we still got land on the plots that we own. Right? Like I can put another field in just right here. do a little bit of tidying up with the trees, cut a few more trees down, and get another field in. But it's nice. It's nice actually doing the work myself rather than hiring a worker to get it done. Right? No such thing as a worker out here. It's just us here. So we got to do all the work ourselves. You know, eventually too, guys, I'm going to get another house. Because, I mean, that log cabin is nice. But we need a real home. And I might move the house away from the farm a bit. Wow, this is probably, I don't know if this, maybe this is probably the biggest field we got. Maybe I should have put the wheat in this field. But nah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. So if I look at prospecting, like we got rocks there, we got the rocks there, but down from the rocks all the way out to the roadway, we can get a nice little field in there as well. And probably plant some soybean or canola or something like that. Probably a bit of soybean. Now, some of the other factories might require different fruit types that we are unable to plant here, so we might have to get it imported in to get the factories up and running. But that'll cost us. That is going to, it's not going to be cheap. It'll cost us serious money, to be honest. Now, once we get this field done, what do we need to do next? I'm probably going to look and see if we got a wood chipper that will... So for now, we'll just get a wood chipper as we put it through. It sells it for us. Almost like free delivery. And we can probably get all that wood chipped up over there. I mean, that'll bring us in some income. Give us a little bit of more cash to play with. Because we are going to need more equipment as well. And like I said, we don't have a lot of money. I'm just hoping the animals are going to make us rich. Because I know the greenhouses, they're going to need water. Water's pretty much free. We got a water spout on our farm. Manure is free because, well, it's not free. Trust me, the cows are that expensive that we're paying for the manure. And I don't know if they require anything else. Maybe some fertilizer, so we might have to purchase or use some of our fertilizer to put on into the greenhouses. Maybe herbicide, I don't know. We'll look at it. I downloaded a bunch more greenhouses. I'm going to show you all the mods I got that are new. They actually came with another map, and I didn't like the map, but I kept the mods. And I already had some in that category, that the modder that made it. I already had some anyway, but I found a bunch more. I even found some Christmas mods, which I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm in the summer right now. It's not Christmas time. But it came in a pack, so I installed them into the game. There's a lot of global company mods out too as well that I want to use, but I can't use them on this gameplay because, well, I guess I can. I just got to get the alfalfa and the clover imported in. So maybe that's something we can look at getting imported in and purchasing. Right? We'll just put it into like the role play part of the, as this is a semi role play. And I mean, it's like anywhere else in the world. I mean, you got countries that don't grow certain crops, but they get that crop imported in product. It's called trade. Global trade. Right? We can't grow clover, but I got clover over there in bales. Because we bought them. Wow. Wow, this is going great. Now look at that. A part of the field did not get fertilized. I wonder if that is because it's raining out, or was it already fertilized? I don't know. We're going to have to go see once we get these planted. We'll take a look and see what's going on with our fields. Now we got to watch out for that tree. We got to watch out for that tree. I think that tree is going to come down out of there. It's pretty much right in our way. You know, there's a bit of peace when you play this game. It's just so peaceful, you know, just planting the fields, driving around in the tractors. You know, I've never ever driven a farming tractor in real life. Probably never will, even though I would love to. But that's why I love this game so much, you know, for people growing up when they were younger and they say, oh man, I'd love to be a farmer. And where I live, farming is not a big industry. The growing season is very short. The land, I mean, it's good land. I mean, people do have farms here, but it's just where I live, it's cold. The growing season is way too short. And I guess the best kind of farming to get into, and what most farmers here do, is not like cereal farming. It's more cattle farming. So like we have a lot of dairy farms around here. And most of the dairy farms around here, they mostly use grass silage and straw. So they do grow some wheat here just so they can get the straw. But most of it is grass silage. Over the last few years, now some farmers have been trying to plant corn, but it's not the ideal temperatures here for corn. But they have been doing it and bringing it into their into the dairy into their cows' meal plan, I guess you want to call it, menu. But yeah, it's not cornfields here is not something you normally see, especially on the east coast of where I live. Now on the west coast, you'll probably see a bit more corn, and towards inland of, I live on an island, and more inland of the island, you'll probably see like central. You would probably see some corn being grown, but it's predominantly grass. And see, if I was a farmer, I want to do it all. I'd want to have like I do on here. I'd want to grow every imaginable crop that I can grow that's able to grow where I live. And have the animals on the side. And I mean, can you imagine like trying to manage a farm that has cows, sheep, pigs? I mean, it's a lot of, like, cows alone is a job in itself. And it's a full-time job, you know? Can you imagine putting other animals in and then having your fruit crops on top of it for like your rye, your wheat, your barley, your soybeans? Actually, they grow a lot of clover. Clover grows right nice here too, so they do have a lot of clover in their cows' diet as well. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Diet. I didn't expect to get the fields done this quick, but like I said, they're not really big fields. Big enough to start off with. We don't need the GPS for the last little bit. I'll do that on my own. There you go. Let's turn the seeder off, fold it up. Let's head back to the farm, guys. So yeah, if I come over here and if I cut down these trees and maybe even a few of them in there, I mean, we can get a nice little field in here as well. Right? Maybe I'll leave them trees there. I'll come out to about here. I'll tell you what, let's go drop the seeder off at the farm. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to park the seeder in here. Let's park the seeder in here. Oh, let's lower you down. Oh, drive ahead of it. There you go, Morph. Let's turn off the GPS mod. Let's take the hoses off. There you go, the hoses. I did it. We'll go get our plow and we'll put a little footprint in where I want the field to go. Now we do have a grass field that I want to keep over there as well. All right, let's drop this down. Let's take the hose off and let's detach you. And let's lift up our weight. Can I lift it up? Nope. It's up. It's up. All right, let's go attach to our plow now. You know, I've returned that very small plow. I think if I had my time back, I would have kept it. Guys, you see where that's lowered right down? Is there a way? I'm asking you guys now because I don't have a clue. Is there a way that you can actually lift that up with nothing on the back? Is there a key command that you could use? Now, let's get that in position. And attach you to the tractor. Now, this does not have any hoses. The only thing I don't like about this plow is it goes into the tractor a little bit almost. Oh boy, we're getting eggs made. Oh man, I love seeing this stuff starting to be made. We're getting eggs. Now, the milk is going to take a while because I think it takes 1 year for the cows to become fertile. And in order for them to create milk, they need to become fertile. So now I got my chainsaw with me, just in case we need to cut down any trees at all. So I figure, so we got the road right there. We're going to keep that roadway. So let's, oh, I got hydraulics on this. I keep on forgetting. This one here, you come on the back and you hook them up that way. There you go. So let's unfold it. Now, we got to be careful because I have to allow create fields. So I think maybe right there. Okay. And And I mean, I can come down on a bit of an angle. Like, I want these fields not to be just a regular square shape. Come here. Now, I want a bit of a leeway between our yard there and where our field is going to be. Drop our plow down again. Have a little bit of variety in the shape of our fields. See, I can cut down some of them trees and get even more land. Put on an angle. Now let's straighten it up a bit here. That tree there can come out. And I think we'll come almost to the road. Say about right there. Now I'm going to come up here so I got an idea where we're going to be. There we go. I mean, I could have even went closer, but I want a bit of land in between the fields as well. Now, can I make the turn? Let's see. Let's see how good I am. Right there. That's what I want. And then we can just follow the roadway. Let me get that a bit of a better angle there. There we go. Perfect. So that's our field. It'll be a fair size field, and I didn't have to really cut down any of them trees. Now, let's plow this field out, and I got 2 trees, 3, 4, maybe 4 trees to cut down, get rid of the stumps. Not bad at all. That tree will go. See, I'll show you over here. That's our grass field over here. So, I mean, this field here could actually come. Yeah. I'm going to do that. That tree there will go. That tree there will go. Like I said, we'll make an irregular looking crop, looking field. We'll come down this way. We can cut that tree down there. I'll start making my turn right here. Oh my God, this is perfect. And then we can make the turn here. Let me back up a bit. I want to get this perfect. Don't want to go too close to the road. I think that is good right there. Now, let's get our chainsaw. I'm going to try to cut this as close to the ground as possible. And hopefully our plow will be able to Let's cut the branches off. Let's debranch the tree. And I'm going to throw this over on the other side of the road for now. We'll have to come back with our trailer and pick up some more logs. Now I can come all the way up this way again now. Oh, you're stuck on the stump. Okay, so that's fine. Let me lift it up. Let me put you down. I got it though. We'll have to remove that stump though. Now try to keep the same distance between the road and the field all the way down until we get to about right. Now look at this is going to be a fair size field, and it's a weird shape. I love it. Now it's just plowing it in. You know what? For a test, maybe we might... No, I see. I don't have the equipment to do the lime yet. I would need to get something to be able to lime the field. But you know what? We're going to have to get something eventually anyway because I need it for fertilizing as well. Because we're only getting one state of fertilizing when we're planting the field. We're not going to have time to seed this field in this game day. But we'll plant this field tomorrow. Plus, I want to decide what field it's going to be. And we got a bit of cleanup to do. I got to bring the stump grinder down and get rid of any of the tree stumps, clean the trees up. So, there is a bit of work to it. We'll get rid of that one big tree. That's all I need to get rid of there. And we got a couple of little small trees that we'll get rid of. We got one out. Too bad I couldn't spray paint that so I know where my stump is. Well, now we got another field footprint. And we actually own land over there too. I mean, that could be another field over there. Possibilities are endless. Who said I didn't know what I'm at? I do all the time. Okay. Actually, you know what? I can plow going backwards too. That's the cool thing with this plow. That's the cool thing with it. I love this plow, man. There we go. Lift the plow up. Yeah, look at this field, man. This field looks cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, it's going to be a cool field. What should we plant in here? That's my thing. What are we going to plant? I think we're going to do soybean. The only downside is we don't have a harvester to harvest anything yet. And harvesters are not cheap. So we got to get our greenhouses working before the fields are all grown. We're going to have to cut down a bunch of trees and make a whole bunch of money on trees. I mean, there are other ways to make money. I'll leave that little triangle here in the middle to last. Yeah, I like it. We'll extend the road down with the texture. We'll get the road dug out there. I'll cut down these 2 trees right here because they're just too close to the field. I think that's what I'll do. We'll cut them 2 down and we'll plant 2 in its place. We'll put 2 nice trees in. And we're cleaning up all the weeds and the bushes and all that here. I also got a new mod. It's called Real Lawn Mowing or Real Mowing or whatnot. And what it does is if I mow a field, it actually mows the weeds out and everything. Now, of course, there's always a chance weeds will grow back. But you know how before in just vanilla, when you mow a field, it don't mow the weeds. They don't get cut. So unrealistic. So I'm glad someone actually made that mod. I think it's called Realistic Mowing. Oh, there you go, Morph. Get every bit. We don't want to plant a field and have a little grass place. Grass will lead to weeds. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to get around that tree as much as I can. And then we'll come down and chop it down later. What I'll do is I'll look after the trees offline. And I'll get that all cleaned up and all that. Oh, wait, no, Morph. There you go. There you go, buddy. So I figure the best way to do that around that tree is if we come here. Let's just get real close to it. Well, the tractor only turns so much. If I back into it, like so, that'll get that side of the trunk. Then let's come over this way. And that'll get that side of the trunk. Now let's get in for a closer look. There you go. Perfect. It worked. It worked. Now guys, there is our new field. There's our new field. And just let me see how we're doing on time. We're at 45 minutes, but we do have to take a bit off. So I'm thinking we're going to have a big field over here. But I just want to see how far back I can go that I own. So let me drop this down. And we can extend it. We'll be able to extend it once I am able to purchase the land. So I'm saying to about right. Well, we can go right to that tree line. Right to that tree line. And we can actually make this field bigger down the road. Now, let me back up a bit because there is a road footprint that there's going to go in here. Zoom out. I might be able to see where it goes. Okay, so there it is over there. So let me back up. And I say to about right there. You can see the footprint of the road. Even though it's not there, I'm trying to follow them roads. There we go. That'll be our field. Now this is going to be a big field. Now let's see how far we can go down, because we own this plot and 26. And let's come closer to the tree line, see if we can get up here. All right, it won't let us plow on land we don't own. So I think we do own up to here. There's the white one. I'm just putting the footprint down, and when we get the footprint down, I will come by after and we'll plow it in and cut down the trees and all that. And then when we buy the next piece of land, we own 27 as well. So that's good. So I can come right out to this road. And see, that can extend into the map even bigger. So the footprint for this road is over there. So I can come. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start my turn right here. Bring it out. And of course that tree is going to be in the way. So let me lift this up. Come around to the other side of the tree. Say about right there looks good. Right into the tree. Oh, don't drive up the tree, Morph. There we go. Yeah, this is going to be a huge field. Now don't get too close to the road. Even though this is like a backcountry road, but eventually they might turn into bigger roads, so we may have to cut back on the property a little bit. I like it that the trees are sporadic and they're young trees. A lot of them are young trees. Then you get into the forestry areas and they're older trees and they're taller and all that. Like, wait till we get up there and we can actually start doing some terrain on the mountain and stuff like that. That'll be cool. Okay, let's bring that in. Now what I'll do here is we'll come down till we get to the tree. There we go. Let's lift it up. Now we're going between two trees. That's actually a song where I come from. Well, not where I come from, but where I'm living right now. And we'll back into the tree. There you go. Now I need to zoom out again so I can see that footprint for the road. I can't even. I went over the footprint. Ooh, we'll have to fix that. And that's only easy to fix. And our field is going to come to here. Come around this roadway. It's going to cost us a bit of money to get that fixture, but we'll get it fixed. And let's make our turn. Yeah. I can make that look a lot nicer. There we go. Okay, so let's put that roadway in just so we know where it's at. So let's go into our landscaping. There we go. Our paint. And let's get the right texture. Now let's zoom out a bit. Okay. So let's make this a little bit bigger. The way this road is going to come, it's going to come out here to this. Oh, that's the wet texture. We don't want it wet. Well, yeah, it's wet for now. But what I want to do is I want to make it like that. Now, let's reduce the size here. And let's get our grass texture. We'll put a little bit of grass hill. Well, back raining. It stopped raining for a few minutes. You guys saw it. Let's clean up the edge of this field. There you go. And let's put the grass back in there. There you go. Look, see? Easy broke, easy fixed. And then we'll come over here and we'll put the grass back in here. Now, the cool thing with this map, like most maps just have this grass texture. Watch this. I'll show you. We got a couple of different grass textures. So if I go to this grass texture, it's just like what you see. Then if I go to this one, it's actually little red flowers. This one are the white flowers. And then this one are the bushes. I think that is so cool. So if we go like that, bush, we'll put a bunch of bushes in there on the edge of the roadway. There you go. And what I want to do is back to this one. See, that's like a watery texture, I believe, like mud. Yeah, that's mud. So let's change that texture up, actually, to the actual nice dry texture that everything else is. And then this roadway is going to come down like this and then curve down. There you go. That's the road right there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Actually, I'll do it in the tractor. We'll bring the tractor back to the farm now. We can't leave the tractor down here. We'll continue this field on the next episode. Let's get our lights on. But look, there's the roadway now. Right? And see, that'll go down there. There's more roads down there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how you see they give you a little blueprint of some of the roads. So we'll get the trees cut down in there. Look at the size of that field. Man, oh man, that goes all the way down to the other end. And then once we buy some more plots, that'll even go even bigger. Right? So we'll have a turn off here. And then what I'll do is I'll take that tree out here and we'll be able to have our little roadway coming up this way again. All the way up. We'll throw a few bushes in. And then here we are. Then we're on our land now. There you go. Now, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get like really, really big equipment in on this map. I'm hoping we can. Right? Because a lot of these little small fields that we are making can be turned into bigger fields down the road. But man, oh man, oh man, I'm enjoying this. I'm going to enjoy this series. Only if it would stop raining. It seems like every farm sim map that I've been playing lately, all it has been doing is raining. Anyway, we'll park this in the shed for tonight. Get it in, add the rain. The other one can stay out. All right, let's put the parking brake on. Let's turn off the lights. There you go. And the last thing I want to show you before, so like right now we're living in that dingy house. I downloaded a couple of mods and we got like, look at all the hot productions. right? Hot building storages. Look, I got some in here. Food maker. So we got cow food mixer, happy pig mixer. Animals too. So we got a big hot animal stable for pigs and cows. Miscellaneous. So we got a hall and we got a little, right? We got greenhouses again. We got more greenhouses in here. And then we got a market that we can put down to sell all the greenhouse stuff. So that is cool. Where is, what else we got? We got storages and silos. Workshops. So we got workshops. Now there was a Christmas one. I got to see it. We got sell points. There's 2 sell point, farm store, farm butcher. What does the butcher? I got to check that one out. We might be able to have some real fun with that. Animal food storage buildings. Look at this. Hot cow feed camp small. Oh. So we got an on. Oh, I like it. I like it. There was. Oh, there they are. Look at them all. Look. Hot lights. We got hot separator. We got hot equipment, which is whatever that is. The hop picker picks the hops from the rod hops. Okay. And we got Xmas. So what's this one here? This factory needs wine and flavors for mulled wine and juice and flavors for punch. Then we got the Christmas bakery. This factory produces gingerbread and spectal whatever. And we got a flavors for mulled wine factory. So if we might have to get that imported in. So I mean, we got a lot. We got a lot of stuff here. But I wanted to show you the farmhouses. I went down and bought a bunch of. We've got a bunch of nice, really cool. I don't have enough money. But we got some really nice farmhouses that we can put in. Right? Like that's the one we're using right now. But we could get this one. This one is, that's the one we're using. This one is another one. Look, we got the doormat. We got an old brick farmhouse. We got another farmhouse there. This one is pretty cool. Some of them you can go in, some you can't. Right? So I got to go onto a map and test and see what ones we can go in, what ones we can go out of. Right? So yeah, we got a lot of mods. We got a lot of mods. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It is now time to call it an evening. We'll be back again in the morning to prepare them other 2 fields. Before we do come back, I'll have all the trees cut down and all that, so we don't need to bother with that. But until next time, guys, you guys have fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little bit longer than what I wanted it to be, but we had a lot to get done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to check me out live, go over to my Twitch channel. It'll be in the description down below. Just click on the link. Come on over. I stream pretty much every single night. And other than that, guys, you know, be safe. Look after one another. Look after yourselves. But most importantly, don't do anything I would do.